All right, I am early. I am early. I'm usually late, so I'm so proud of myself. So I'm a couple of minutes early, so we're gonna wait to see if people come on. Uh, See how that works. Cause tonight, hi Lisa. Tonight we're gonna microneedle. Hello, hello. So I will let a few people get in before I start explaining microneedling, what it is, how it is. If you watch this in the replay, don't forget to leave a message. And as always, yes, I have on clothes. Hey, my Michelle, my Belle, and my Lisa. Yes, it's been a while, L1. Where you been? Where have you been? How's your head? You've been having migraines and stuff? Okay. We'll give it a few minutes, let some people come in. So I have super cleansed my face. I had on makeup. Right, time to needle these lines, girl. Time to needle these lines. Because y'all seen them coming in. I know I've been doing the ones at the crack of dawn. You right. I've been a crack of dawn heifer. Right. What's happening with a firm? What y'all talking about a firm for? Because we were already talking about afterpay. And afterpay is coming for everybody's money. Hi, Coco. How are you? Okay. All right. So tonight I am in full. Um, yes, a firm can be used on any site. That is very true. I am well. Okay. So first off, let's talk about me preparing to microneedle. So I cleansed my face. Now I had on makeup today. Now when I'm wearing makeup, I am. Do y'all see these lines right here? Now this bitch has got to go. Okay, so I have been working on. Hi, my niece. Hey, Ashley. So when I do that, I first use my magic cloth thing. Hey, Candy. I use my magic cloth. Then I go over it with an oil or a balm cleanser because I had on makeup this morning. You know, I did my face. Then I wash it off. So I've actually done 3 cleansings because that's just the way I am. I know that's extra to for my makeup to make sure all my makeup's off. So like I said, I use like the magic cloth, the makeup remover. Use that first, get most of it off, and that really does get most of it off. But I still go behind with the oil or a balm. Then I use a cleanser. So I've done all that. Now we are going to microneedle. Um, because Michelle was correct. I have not. Hi, Sadie lady. Hi, how are you? So, right, right, is exactly. You're not trying to needle any makeup into your face, so you want to make sure. So let me just. Hi, Tammy. Hey, Tammy. I didn't see you come in. So let me explain to you what exactly microneedling is, what it does for you. They call it collagen induction therapy. So if you go someplace, they're either gonna say microneedling or collagen induction therapy. And what it does is, as we grow older, I think once we hit over 35, we start losing 1% of the collagen in our skin, and it does not come back. And collagen is what keeps our skin looking youthful and keeps the elasticity and it keeps lines away and things like that. So what you want to do is we are faking our body into producing collagen by creating micro wounds. So that's why it's called microneedling and why it's called collagen induction therapy. Because by creating micro wounds in the skin, it tells the brain to create collagen that it wouldn't normally make, which then it works on those spaces that you have created, the micro wounds. For instance, it is used for lines, and I have not been doing it, so in that you could tell because my lines are trying to come back. It is used for lines. It is used for acne scarring. It is used for quite a few different things on the skin. Now, you can go and get it done And it you know, you can always go get it done. It is a, you know, a little process. Um, okay, hyaluronic acid, but this is what how it helps, Sadie. When you're using your hyaluronic acid, what it also does, um, what it also does is it opens up your skin so the hyaluronic acid gets deeper into your pores. So if you are, because what I'm going to do is do microneedling and then do all these other steps. So the thing with it is that it's not just to create the collagen, but it also opens you up even for whatever you put in afterwards to work deeper into your skin. So if you're using hyaluronic acid serum, that's fine, but trust me, it will be more effective if you microneedle every once in a while. All right, now, right, they've been in it, right, they've been in that deal with you, Lady Boss, right? So, so I'm gonna show you my needles. I'm gonna show you how I do it. Now, you can get needles up to like 3 millimeters or something. However, for home use, they do not recommend using more than 1 millimeter. I wouldn't ever go farther than that. If you're gonna go into the bigger needles, go to get it done by a professional. You don't want to be doing this on your own. I'm just saying it. However, with the smaller needles that I use, no problem doing it. Doing it like 2 or 3 times a week with these needles is very safe. You're not going to bleed. And I am a bleeder, so I'm telling you all this now. It will not make you bleed if you do it correctly. So the first thing you guys to do is I'm going to show you the needles, and then I'm going to show you how, then I'm going to sterilize them. So I have a 0.25. This is what I started with, which is the smallest needle that you can get. Now, I'm crazy. I do needle around my eyes. I'm very careful with it, but that's what I'm going to use those for. Then I have my 0.5 millimeter. That's what we're going to do my face with. So I'm going to sterilize this one right quick while we're talking. So I have a little thing of, so I have my alcohol in here, and I use 91%. And then I'm going to let this sit here for a little bit and dry, because I don't use the needle with the alcohol on it, you know, wet, because you're putting alcohol into your skin. So you always want to let your needles dry after you put them in the alcohol. Just so, you know, just a little FYI, you want to do that. So I always sterilize before I use them, and then I sterilize them after. You know what? I would check on that, because I'm not sure, Lisa. Aldi's, if y'all got a good Aldi's, you're going to be in love with it. You are going to be in love with it. So let me let you all see the needles themselves. So this is the 0.5 millimeter ones. Okay, so that's 0.5 millimeter. And then this is the 0.25 millimeters. Oh, snap. So you can see they're definitely smaller. Have fun. You're going to have so much fun there. Especially since they really up in the Aldi's all over the place. So it's not like when I was younger and Aldi's was, yeah, that place. But now Aldi's ain't playing. Right, she going on an Aldi run. All right, so I'm going to start needling. So the way that you needle is you just go over. You don't use too much pressure. You use enough pressure to feel it, but not so much pressure that you're trying to draw blood. Yeah, you can either, yes, bring bags, or they sell bags. Do they, Candy? Oh, shit. So I always start on my forehead, and I always start right here. Yeah, you gotta have a quarter for the cart, because you basically renting the cart. Oh yeah, that's a day of the Marshalls, Old Navy, and a Red Lobster. Okay, so I always start on the side, because this is my biggest one right there. Y'all see that one right there? That's the biggest one I have. So that is always the one I'm working on. So you want to go in one direction. So you take it across one direction. And yes, I do feel it. And yes, you will see my skin will start to redden. Oh, okay. Oh, is it? So you want to do it about 20 times. Now I'm going to go up here about 20 times to this other place. So you can already see it starting to redden up. That is what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to redden up. And yes, it feels like needles into my skin. All right. So once you want to go, now you want to go there, and then you want to go up. So you want to go in 2 different directions when you do your needling. So you want to make sure you get it in to 2 different directions, and you want to do it at least 20 times. You do a very light pressure, as much as you can handle. So I'm pretty light with it. I mean, you can go a little bit, you know, you don't want to go too high, because trust me, you're going to feel the needles in your skin. And what you want to do is give yourself enough pressure so that you can see how it's turning red, right? So you see the redness, and that means you're doing it right. All right. So what you can see is, you could do diagonals too. So you can go diagonal, but you want to do like diagonals. You want to go up and down, across, because I usually do a little diagonal in 2. So you just want to make sure you get it in all different directions, so you get a nice cross hatch for your pores, right? So that's what you're doing. You're opening it all up. And if you see it, you can see the redness has already started. So that means I'm doing a good job. So I'm going to come across here to these other lines right up here. Because see, what I normally do, and you can do this for acne scarring and everything, you want to hit the spots that you want to on your skin. You don't have to go over it all, but you want to hit the spots that you want to. Like, I mean, really for real. Yes, I do. Yep, I sure do. Because this is very inexpensive. I mean, like, he goes back to work. Oh, okay. Yeah. Like I said, look at the size, Michelle. If you want to get them, go with a 0.25, 0.3, no more than a half a millimeter to start with. This is a half a millimeter. I started out with 0.25, and now I'm doing this size. And yeah. But like I said, you can see the redness coming up, which means that I have opened up these pores and I have created the micro wounds. So you're not going to bleed, but you will get a pinky redness. So here we go over here. I'm glad that your husband's feeling better. I hope everything works out, Tammy, because I know that was rough. But he's union, right? Exactly. You know, I'll probably do them on different nights, because I'm gonna get the light therapy. So, you know, I will tell you how I'm gonna wind up start using those, because I am gonna get a light therapy mask. That's my next thing on my agenda of things to get. Because see, when I do this, Candy, it's about right, they do make a needler with the red light, so you can do it all. But for me, when I'm doing this, it's about opening the pores and then doing things like, I'm about to detoxify, I'm about to put a mask on, I'm about to put a serum on, you know, another mask on. So I do a lot of masking when I do this, to get pull a lot of stuff out and pull a lot of things in. Right, right. That's what I was about to say, because he's union, right? Right, right. Okay. So now I'm working on here. Yeah, see, you know, being union makes a big difference when you get hurt in them type of jobs. So now I'm working on, right, right, exactly. They from $100 to $700 per session. Now they are using a much, right, you know, depending. This really doesn't take this long. High sugar, I'm just going slower because we're sitting here talking. But like if I'm just sitting here doing it, I'm just like whipping through it. So now I am working on my 11s right here, darlings. We must get the 11s together. And real talk, I'm about to get up and under these, up on these ass, because I've been seeing something going on right here. So we're gonna get these right here too. And you usually do about 20 strokes. 1, 2. I'm not counting. I just kind of know, because I can look at my skin and go, okay, girl, you get nice and red. You, when I was reading up on it, they say about 20 times. Yes, it works for scars too. Yes, it is recommended for acne scars and everything. They say about 20 times in each direction in a spot. I'm not counting because I can kind of tell where I'm at and how far I want to go into it. Now, let me tell you, once you do this and whatever you put on over this, oh, baby, you're going to feel it. Well, I am missing some products. Okay, I got to, oh, yeah, you can feel the pricks. That's how you know it's working. You can definitely feel the pricks, especially since I haven't done it in a while. It's like, woo, baby. Well, scars, whatever type of scars, it will help, you know, to work on them. I'm doing up here because I've been noticing some little life going on up in here. So I'm trying to get rid of that life up in there. Because y'all not, you know, I feel like this, they be trying to move in on us. So what I'm going to do is right up in here. Hi, ER. These are so inexpensive, Sadie. They have them, you know, because microneedling is getting, you know, popular. Did I get your, I don't know. Let me check. I will check, Coco. When did you send it? Because I'm bad at checking my email. For real. So I'm working on these right up in here. And actually, I can tell right in here because these were deeper. $20. Mine are less than this. These are like 10 or 9 or something. I know I didn't pay anything. They're on my Amazon page. I know I have them on there where you can get them. But you shouldn't pay more than $20 because like all these places have them so expensive. The other ones, right. Right. They were doing it with that. So I'm working on these laugh lines. This one is just a that's hereditary. That ain't going right before. Did you say before Trump presidency? I can't stand you. Right. If you buy from my page, I get a little, you know, a little bump up. So if you're trying to buy one, go to my Amazon page. And actually, y'all need to be using my Amazon page all the time. Bookmark my Amazon page. Go into Amazon using my Amazon page. And I will get paid every time you buy something on Amazon. It doesn't have to be something on my page as long as you click through my page. Hi, so you know, if y'all want to help a sister out, y'all just going on Amazon, just help a sister out like that. I'm just saying. Oh shoot, let me look. Hold on, while I'm doing all this, let me go and get this one. I almost forgot to disinfect the other one. Okay. Other purchases help me. Yep. As long as you have gone through my page, I get paid for any purchases. Yep. That's the way it works. That's why that's why you see. Okay, so I am using a 0.5 millimeter ER. This is a 0.5 millimeter. I also have a 0.25, and you're going to see how I use that in a minute. Cool, yeah. Yeah, that's the way it works. That's why you see so many people trying to get you to use their. Now, if you notice, you've seen a lot of people doing their Amazon wish list and best things they buy. Right. Yes, let me tell you. Yeah, if you go through my page, even if you don't buy anything on my page, as long as you click through my page, I get paid. Yep, that's the way it works. No, I'm not using 1 millimeter. This is a 0.5 millimeter. I don't have the 1 millimeter yet. I think I'm going to upgrade to the 1 millimeter. But I feel, yep, yep. That's why people are trying to get you to click through. Because even if you don't, and I have to check it again, it used to be, you could, it would hold up for 24 hours. So even if you didn't buy anything then, if you held up for 24 hours, no, you always do it with the bare face ER, and then you put on your serums or whatever you're doing. So what I'm doing first is the microneedling. I spend a lot on that too. I ain't gonna lie. I have Bianca uses my Prime account. I use my Prime account. Right. So, and then one of her little friends uses my Prime account. So I have 3 people using that. It's insane how much that be coming through mine sometimes. So what I'm doing now is, and it will actually like say, because I've gotten some little like hyperpigmentation, helps with hyperpigmentation. It will help with all of that. Girl, let me tell you, your work purchases, please go through my page, Candy. Please go through my page. Because that will do me some serious good. Girl, go through there. All you gotta do is just click through. Just click through. I have to make sure it still works like that, or do I need to change it to just a straight affiliate link? Whichever way it is, I'll make sure I give y'all the link, because like I know that it used to be like up to 24 hours. You know, it used to be like up to 24 hours. Now I'm just going over because I like to go over just to make sure. Woo, shut your mouth, girl. Girl, do you know what look, I be like, I love y'all. I love y'all. And let me tell you, if people would do that for people like me, that's the easiest way to help us. Right. No, you know, if people, that is the easiest way to help support my channel. You ain't got to buy nothing. You already gonna go on there and buy some shit. So yeah, it helps me a lot. I will check on that because I gotta check the influencer page stuff, because I know that's the way it works. Okay, I will. Yep, I sure will. That's how a lot of people make money. Really, a lot. A lot of people make a lot of money off of their Amazon, you know, because of that. Because it's not so much what they're buying off of your page. I mean, yeah, it's cool. I'm gonna make sure though, because I have to make sure if it's still set up like that. Because yeah. Yep, as long as you're going through and you use that link, I'll check on that again to make sure, because I know the affiliate program they do. That's how so many people make so much money. Okay, so now this is my smaller one. This is the 0.25 millimeter. Yes, I'm gonna look through it because you know ER moved. So what I will do is when I find it, the little, because I know I probably kept up with it. I will take a picture of it and put it on my community tab. So when I find it, I'll take a picture of the crown one and put it on my community tab if you want to use it for, because it's 25% off. All right, so now we're going to do 22.25. This is the smallest needle that you can get. This is the smallest needle that you can get. Now you're not supposed to go around your eyes, but I do. So I do it very lightly, very quickly. So I only do about 5 here, and I do it super light. I just want to hit my, I know it's crazy, but I'm just hitting where those lines are right there. This is smaller, and I'm doing it around my eyes and around my lips because I'm going to show you what I'm doing. And it's a good way to start if you just want to start it and see how you can feel with it. That's why I do the 2. So I'm just doing a couple right here because I got those lines. So I'm only doing this much at the 0.25 because technically you're really not supposed to do it over here, but I'm a crazy broad. And then I come around here to my No, I only do under my eyes and my lips. Now let me tell you about the lips, because I read up on this and I was like, well, that's some stupid shit. So I go right here for the crow's feet, right? I'm gonna work on that right here. Right, your cheeks have the thickest skin. Your cheeks. So I'm doing right around here. So I only do a very small, tiny amount. But honestly, when I'm doing it, I can tell the difference. Like that line that was trying to come across to, because you know them crow's feet be trying to come back to your hairline. Okay, so right, they have a lip one, but that's what I use this for. So they do have the ones for the lips, but they're about this size, right? And let me tell you, the reason why I really found out about it is I was reading something on Allure, and they were selling one for your lip area. Are you ready? For $200. Now these are I only use it here. Now here's the thing. People get lip collagen in their lips, right? Everybody goes get their lips filled. If you do this, it kind of does the same thing. Now, of course, I'm not going to do it like that, but of course it's not going to bring me out like, a filler, but it will increase the way you're, right. Right. Oh, yeah. And it was just the one for your lips, y'all. I was like, what? And I thought about it. I said, you know what? That would probably be kind of good because it'll help get the stuff in your lips. Like if you're doing a lip, like a lip mask, it'll suck in all that stuff. So here we go. Well, that's because they're using super deep. They're using much bigger needles. When you go into a doctor's office, they use up to 3 millimeters. I think that's usually the longest that they use. So you're going to bleed. And this is supposed to help with the fine lines around your lips and everything. I was like, oh shit, okay. I was like, I got this $10 one. So if you're getting fine lines around your lips, it will help with that too. No, see, that's why I just use these because I can't afford to bleed. Real talk. Depending on how my body is at that moment, baby, I will be bleeding profusely. I can get pinpricked and it's hard for me to stop the bleeding depending on how my ITP is at that moment. But this is just enough. And if you're doing it at home, this is all you need to do because you're doing it more often. You're going into to go get a session. You're paying for that and it's expensive. So you might not go but here and there, right? But at home, I do this like twice a week. If I'm on point with it, I do it twice a week and it works, but it's just about you actually doing it. But I will tell you this, it does help your lips when you put on your put this one away. Okay, so I am done needling. And that's it. And so then what I normally do, so I'm gonna do everything I do so we can see how I do this. So now I normally do a mask afterwards. I don't just do, oh yes, lip sleeping mask for the lips afterwards, or if you have like a you know what, honestly, I've done a whole lot of stuff on my skin afterwards. Like for instance, I've used May Lindstrom on my skin after doing it, and it felt intense, but it felt good when I was done. So what I normally try to do is I do something that's going to detoxify, and then I go back in with something else to, hydrate and all that stuff, because I'm trying to pull out everything. Right, and that's fine, but for me, I can't bleed. and like that. I cannot do that from a health perspective. That's kind of no, because if my body is in a certain place, I'm gonna be bleeding all over my face, and it's gonna be hard for me to stop it. So no, thank you. But I'm telling you, like, yeah, if you're bleeding, it gets you to the dermis and all that. But I promise you, you will feel it on your skin. You will feel it even at this level. So I said I was gonna try to go up to 1 millimeter. That's about as deep as I'll ever go at home. So what I'm about to do is put on this charcoal and black sugar mud mask. Just keep it on for a few minutes, let it dry real quick. And because this is kind of like detoxifying, I'll go and rinse it off. And you all will talk among yourselves. And then I'll put the next mask on. Because I like to just get everything. When I do this, it's all about getting everything. Right. Right. See, it's, for me, honestly, I can't afford. Yeah, I would start, if you want to start and just really, you can get from 2.25 millimeters is the smallest. You can get 0.33 millimeters. Then it's like a 0.5, and then it goes up to a millimeter. That's the sizes that I've seen. So if I was doing it to start, just to get a feel for it, I would go with the 0.25. That's what I started with. And then yeah. Look, this is one of them, like, listen. And let me tell you, yeah, that's where I started with the 0.25. Because then it doesn't scare you and it's pricking. Because, like, the pricks on that 0.5 millimeter, you feel them. So to start with, now let me tell you something. I can feel this. Girl, listen, let me tell you something. No, I don't like men to see me like this. I am so funny about that with men that I'm dating. I don't want them to see me like this. I'd be like, don't be trying to see me looking like this. Now, let me tell you something. I can feel this penetrating into my skin right now. Yeah, you always want to go short instead of long. You never want to go long at home. And they say that, like, even when you read up on it, they say the most you want to do is 1 millimeter at home, because you can't, handle that damage. You don't know what you're doing. At least in a dermatologist's office, he knows what to do if it becomes a problem. Me personally, I would never do it, because, like I said, if I start bleeding, right, exactly. Right, exactly. Now, like I said, right now, I can feel this stuff working. You know how, like, you can, it feels okay. This, you feel it. It feels like it is deeper into my skin and it's doing something. Yes, it is safe for the neck. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yep. You can go down into the neck if you need to and everything. It works really well. They're, like I said, at this level, they're not bad at all. It's not like it's going to really, as long as you're disinfecting them before and after each use, they're fine. I've never had any problems with them. I've been doing it for about a year now. And when I'm doing it consistently, my skin looks beautiful, and it really does work. I can see where it happens. And when you put in your serums and everything, right, because listen, because you know what I'm about to do after this. I'm about to go and do my collagen web melting mask. We're going to sit here with that baby on, because y'all know I love that baby. It's my favorite mask. It does the trick. After you do this and you put on the collagen web melting mask, baby, my skin be like talking. My skin be like, oh, bitch, you done some work on me today. You done some work on me today. Because this is like big day for me. Hey, this is skincare. So I feel, and real talk, this is a Freeman. Listen, this is Freeman, okay? This is the Freeman. This stuff is what, $4? You ain't got, as far as you do not have to spend like $100 on masks to have a good mask. I'm sorry, you just don't. Oh no, that's definitely a night mask. Yeah, the collagen wet melting mask is definitely, you put that on at night and then yeah, because it ain't a day mask. Mm-mm. But baby, but it does make your skin feel good when you are done. I've actually done good genes after this. I've done lactic acids after this. Yeah, you should be his ass for that. Girl, yes, I love this thing. This little sugary charcoal mask. This Freeman mask, you don't need to be spending all these people trying to do these charcoal masks. Freeman been doing this stuff for years. $4. Walmart. $4 at Walmart. But I can feel, I like right up in here, I can really feel it. I can feel it up in here too, but I really feel it like right here. I can really feel it a lot. Right. Freeman does have some great masks. I love their masks. I think I'm gonna wear my mask. Listen, yeah, Freeman has been doing good masks since the 80s. I'm missing some stuff. I gotta find it. This one is drying, but not drying to that point. You know, like charcoal masks that are super drying. This one isn't as drying. So yes, it does dry, but not to that point. But see, when I'm doing this, that's what I want. I want to dry it out. I want to detoxify whatever's in my skin at this moment. Since I'm microneedled and opened it up, I'm trying to detoxify. Then I come back and then I replenish it. So and anyway, that's what I do anyway. So if I use a detoxifying mask, I always do a replenishing mask behind it, because you know, we're at this age, we don't just want to strip out all the oils. You want to have a balance. Oh, I just threw out my last Queen Helene avocado mask. If you want some, honey, you need to go. You have to go to the hood to get that. I bet you the one right around my house got it, because you can usually find the Queen Helene in a hood beauty supply. Because I just threw out some. Because real, the Queen Helene avocado mask is Lisa, the Queen Helene avocado mask is serious business. If you're trying to dry out your skin, that baby's gonna dry out your skin. It's gonna dry out your skin. Hi, Alexandra. How are you? How are you? Oh yeah, you don't live near the hood. Lisa, when you come visit, we're gonna get you a Queen Helene avocado mask. The mint julep mask is nice too. Ooh, that mint julep is nice too. You ain't never lied, Tammy. That mint julep mask is nice too. The cholesterol hair mask is love too. I need to go get me some. Baby, the cholesterol hair mask. That's old school. That is old school. That's for real old school. Baby, yes, that mint julep sucks everything out your face. Sucks everything out your face. Sucks it all out. All out. Sucks it out. Sucks it out. The volcanic. Now I've never had the Queen Helene. I've never had that volcanic ash. Oh yeah, Queen Helene was the she was the original mask maker. She was right up there with that what's that stuff we used to use, that scrub we used to use, that St. Ives apricot scrub that was tearing all of our skin apart. She was right there with them. All right, I'm gonna rinse this off. Y'all talk among yourselves. I'll be right back. I'm telling y'all, we gonna have this entrance. I'm working on my entrance. My Mr. Rogers name is hey. I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. Perry Berry. Yes, you do. Well, we'll be having a gender reveal in September, and then we'll be having the baby shower in November. All right, so now I have detoxed my skin, and you can see it. So now we're going to do the next step on this, which is, where is she at? Oh, shoot, I gotta go get some more, y'all. The last time I've been at my local Walmart, they have not been having her so I can keep up. I am upset because I know the next time I have some money and I go there, I'm buying at least 5. Oh, thank you. So we're gonna do the collagen melting web mask. Now for the new people, this is the truth, y'all. I know y'all thought y'all knew the truth when it came to masks, but y'all didn't know the truth until you get the collagen melting web mask. This baby sucks your pores. It is the business. So I went the last couple of times. They did not have it. They had the little slot, nothing in it. I was about to cry. When I have some money, I'm gonna have my friend get up early in the morning. Right? See, you're right. Well, I feel like sheet masks are a waste of money, but this baby. Okay, Ken, when you find out the truth of it, you'll be rushing to get more of them. So this is the serum in it. And let me tell y'all, I slather this stuff on. Yeah, it usually does, but it has not been having them. That's why I was going to go through their stuff. Hey, Karen. Yeah, you need to put it on right now. You need to put this baby on right now with me. You need to go and wash your face, and you're going to be on the collagen web melting mask with me. You want to just slather all this stuff on. You just want to put it all on. Because your pores are going to tighten up. And now, let me tell y'all, I can feel this stuff coming in right now. You know how it feels normally? It's like 3 times more, because I can feel it like all up in my skin, especially up here. Let me get up here with these lines. Let me give them some love. Remember the first time I did it and everybody thought my eyebrows was going to come off? When I did it the first time on camera. Okay, so the other thing is, it's really good for your hands. Baby, this is the business. I like to have at least 10 on board. Because I don't do it every week. I'm doing them like every other week. At least, every other week. And then I feel like, yes, my skin is the best it can be. You just want to be. I'm just telling you, you're going to try this. I ain't got issues with them either, but the little pores you got is going to be gone. Okay, so here we go. Putting on my web melting mask. So we know now the trick is to take the extra and really slather it to make sure it sticks. Right, it just makes your skin feel really good. It really, like, your skin is gonna feel just so improved. If anywhere you have a pore going on, yes, I do too. Now make this one, you don't have to. This one sticks. If you, because what you want to do is use the bumpy side, the rough side, and put that on your skin. And once you do that, it sticks. It doesn't move. I don't know what my silicone mask is anyway, but yeah, once you put it on, it pretty much sticks in place. And it just sits here. Hi. Hey, Bren. Yes. So now, you gonna see what I'm talking about. No, you don't. Because what it doesn't tell you is to do it on the rougher side. You want the rougher side on your skin, because it really does feel like this stuff is okay. Thank you. Just like, that's fine, Lisa. It really does feel like it's melting into your skin. It really does. We have found out that it will not take off your eyebrows, so it's not a problem. Because the first time I did it was on camera, and we were all concerned that my eyebrows were going to come off, but they did not. Just a word to the wise. But yeah, it just sticks on, and it really is melting into your skin. It's just something about it. Man, we was all scared that my eyebrows was gonna come off. People was praying for me and my eyebrows and my hairline on the sides. It was a whole lot going on that time. But I will say, when you do the micro needling, it's even more intense, because like I can feel the product deeper in my skin. And that's the thing with the micro needling. So especially at this level, right, they only $2. And they $4 on Maskology's website. So you saving $1.50, y'all. But I'll gladly pay $4 for this. I ain't even gonna lie. And I am low key against them. Right. Yes, I heard that. Karen gave it to me to try. It's still sitting there. I'm scared of it. Because I heard so many bad reports of that little lace mask. No, I'm going this weekend to get my new mailbox. So that's on my agenda of things to do. To go get the new mailbox. My new mailing address. Because I'm going to have to go through UPS. Oh. So for the people who are not in my Facebook group. Oh, I ain't doing it. I don't know. I'm scared of it. I'm scared of it, Karen. I'm scared. Who are not in my Facebook group. Hourglass is now on Afterpay, and Mac is now on Afterpay. I'm betting Natasha Denona gonna be on there soon. And who else is gonna be on there? I think Natasha Denona and Charlotte Tilbury gonna be on there soon. Hey, Melissa. Yeah. It can be hard. Right. See, right. I don't like to peel off either. Peel off masks, I'm scared. They can be a little. They're a little rough on the skin. Oh. I'm gonna get real close after I take this off. And Candy, you're gonna be rushing out to get them. Yep, we on the busted bitch. As soon as your raise come, and as soon as I'm back at work. Oh my God, peel offs will kill you. Oh my goodness. Did I tell y'all about me trying to get my sideburns threaded? Did I tell y'all this story? You know, who gets their eyebrows threaded? I don't have to now. I just pluck them out. But you know, when you go get threaded, they always want to thread other areas on your face. The first one that you don't want to do is your fucking mustache and get it threaded. That bitch is rough. But I've gotten my mustache threaded. Even though I tried, even though I cried, I had one lonely tear. I got through it, right? One time I didn't know what she was asking me, you know. Wait, one time I didn't know. I didn't know what the girl was asking me. I didn't get the point that she was trying to come here, right? She got to taking off them side hairs right here, them baby hairs, and I almost punched that bitch. I was trying, and you know how they always got you in the mall. I used to listen. I've done threading, I've done waxing. For your eyebrows, if you can handle it, threading is better than waxing. It's much better on your eyebrows. They don't come back as soon, things like that. But and then she came over here and did that shit. I almost punched her ass because I was trying not to cry because I was in the middle of a mall and I didn't want people to be walking past me going, damn, that bitch is crying. So I'm sitting there trying to hold back the tears as she's doing this shit. And see, now once I start, I'm one of them people who I can't punk out at that point. I got this bitch doing this shit. This heifer's doing this shit. And I'm like, mine grew back. Mine grew back with waxing. With the threading, they haven't been growing back like that, so they don't grow back like that. But I do want to get microbladed. I do want to get these babies microbladed. That I do want to. Yeah, mine are pretty good too. I'm good. They don't, all I have to do is just pluck a little bit because I do get some hairs, but pretty much they're okay. Um, but I'm gonna tell you what's the worst thing to ever get waxed. Well, besides your cooch, and I do get that done on occasion, and I'm probably gonna start getting it done again. But what's the rough one is your underarms. I'm gonna say the underarms is worse than the cooch. Because I've had that done, and it was bad, but it was nothing by comparison to the underarms. The underarms was insane. It was insane. I used to get my underarms waxed. I was like, okay, let me get these babies up. I was doing that for a few months, and you know how they tell you, oh, it's going to get easier, the hairs. And finally, one person told me, and it was like, it is painful every time. I said, okay, thank you. I don't need to do this shit no more. My shit felt like I had just been, you thread your own brows. You are the real MVP, ER. It felt like there was a fire underneath my underarms every time. It felt like I had just dipped my underarms in lava. It felt like I just dipped them bitches in lava, and I soaked them in lava, and that's how I got the hair off. It was so painful. Now, I've gotten Brazilians before. The Brazilian isn't that bad. The Brazilian isn't that bad. I might start doing the Brazilian again. It's such a smooth feeling. This shit. Oh Lord, we just went off into a whole conversation. This is such a. I feel like this is girls' night. Everybody should be masking right now with me. If y'all should be masking right now. I know y'all not, but y'all should mask. This should have been mask night for everybody. Ooh, I'll get about a few more minutes of this, and I'll be taking her off. Ooh, she feels good on. Are you? Okay. Now, I can't do near down there because it burns. No, Brazilian is much, it's not as painful as getting your underarms done. I'm here to say that. You can get your whole thing. You just finish up your routine. Okay, so we're going to spend the rest of the time with me as I finish up. I've gotten to this point where I like to pull it even more. Oh my God, if you do that while you have this on, try that. Just pull it, just stretch it as it's getting, and it feels so good and tight. Oh my goodness. No, I've gotten chemical burns from it. I can't mess with that stuff no more. I'd rather go get waxed. Burnt the hell out of my skin. All right, now it's time to take it off. So let's take her off. Woo! Ooh, she is really on today, child. Y'all see this? Woo! Yes, that one melted really good in. Okay, so for everybody to see, look at how my skin looks, child. Hey, lover. Oh, this is the business. I'm telling y'all. You know what? It doesn't feel either warming or cooling. It just feels like it's tightening. It has a really tightening effect on your skin. That's what it feels like. You just feel it like it's sinking in and tightening up your skin. That's what it feels like. That's the description of it. Let me put on some eye cream because I don't need any more serum on tonight. Well, actually, I'm going to put on a vitamin C serum. So I'm just going to put a little eye cream on her heel. Oh, baby, you are so smooth when you are done with this. And then on top of it, because I've done the, the microneedling, it's really got into my pores. Ooh, child, it feels so good. Now we're gonna put on a little vitamin C serum and let this sink in just a little bit more before I put it. So anyway, yes, honey, Hourglass. Mac is on Afterpay. Mac was like, you know what? We are losing sales. We need to yes, it has. It's gone down, but it's working. It's working. Because I haven't done that deep. It does just deep enough to open up my skin and allow the ingredients, the stuff to get in my skin better, but it's not so deep that I'm bleeding. And so no, I could never, no, we ain't going to the point of bleeding. I just need a little redness. I need a little flushness. That's all I need is I just need a little flush to the skin. I don't need to feel like, I didn't I'm dragging off my skin at the same time. Now, what I will not do, I don't do my AHAs. I will not do like an AHA after I do microneedling. I just have a feeling my skin would be burnt to a crisp if I did an AHA. So I do glycolics and stuff or AHAs the day before or the day after I do it. Usually, I usually do my AHA like if I'm doing a peel like that. I'll do it the day after. You know what? You cannot go wrong to me with MAC lipsticks. Y'all know I love a good MAC lipstick. I love MAC. You, I use. I haven't been because the retinols are too dry into my skin. Hey Lisa. Hey L2. So I'm using this. Now does have retinol. It has a retinoid in it. I am looking for the perfect retinoid right now, Candy. That I am. Because the ones that I've tried were so dry into my skin that couldn't mess with it. Uh, but but I will say I would check into that, Coco, just to see if it does would irritate your eczema, because I'm not sure, because maybe you could do the lighter ones like I do, because the deep, the more intense ones might be too much, but I could see it might flare it up, so I'm not sure. Of course they do. Of course they do. You know what? You can, let's be honest, you can almost Mac can almost do almost everybody because they have such a wide range of lipsticks. Just be real about it. I mean, like I saw the Lisa Eldridge pinks, right? Um, I saw the Lisa Eldridge ones, and I was thinking they look like Flat Out Fabulous. They look like the ones I have, like Flat Out Fabulous, like Candy Yum Yum. What else does it look like? Not heroin. Okay, yes. See if they say it's okay. Well, Mac got lipsticks for everybody. Everybody. Now, I'm out, and now that I'm back into my tube lipsticks, I'll probably buy a few more Macs. Because Mac does make some of the best Velvet Teddy. Mine is Ruby Woo, of course. Let's just be honest. Ruby Woo is bae. Hey Joshua, Ruby Woo is bae. So I put away. So I disinfected and they're put away. So thank you, boos. I'll see y'all later. Thank you, boos. See y'all later. So for the people who are just coming in or came in late, I've microneedled, I've double masked, and now I'm going to let this sit on for a few minutes. Well, we was talking about lipsticks. We were talking about Afterpay. Hi, YouTube. I just did my face. I just microneedled it up. And then we've done double masking. So I've used my favorite mask. I am going to, Michelle, are you listening? Lisa, are you all listening? I'm going to do another declutter of my lip products. But I'm going to try to be more savage this time. I'm going to be more savage this time. I'm going to try to do more. I am going. I did, but I feel like I feel like they're getting out of control again. They might not be so bad, but they have slightly gotten out of control again. So they're a little out of control. I'm trying to wait till the end of the year, but all I know is my next one is going to be hardcore. I'm gonna get rid of a lot of liquid lipsticks. I think I'm gonna get rid of a lot of them and make room for the tubes. Because I'm going back to just regular lipsticks. I like some of mine, so I'm gonna keep some, but I'm gonna get rid of a lot of them because I'm just. Oh, my blush is out of control. My blush is out of control. Right? It's like I'm only gonna keep the ones that I really like. and I really like the formulas. Now I'm gonna be real with y'all. I know it's gonna stay. One lipstick is definitely staying, definitely, and that's the Juvia's Place Lulu, because it's called Lulu and it's red, and I have to keep it. I just have to keep it. Just have to keep it. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the ones that I like. Like, I like my colored rain ones. I love my Bare Minerals Gen Nudes. Those aren't going anywhere. So I'm gonna I resent that, Lisa. I resent that. I resent that about my blush being out of control. I resent that. Yes, I like the Wet n Wild glossy ones because but those are kind of like a hybrid. I like the hybrid ones now. You know, I'm more about the glosses. I'm more about the glosses. I resent it. Right, right. NARS has a lipstick called Lulu that I'm trying to get my hands on too. I found that. I said, oh shit, I need to get that one too. But I have to have that one. I don't have a blush drawer because I don't have a drawer. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm using up this Lavi Ooh La La, the stuff that I did that somebody sent me something about getting something from them and I lost track of it in my email. Am I putting on a lip mask? I'm not today because I did it the other day. Like, if I was by myself, if I wasn't talking to you all, I would put on a lip mask. But normally when I do it, yes, I do a lip mask too, because I microneedle my lips. But I will be putting on my lipstick. Yes, that's bad. Fabulous Choice. Yes, that is. Yes, I'm here to say that is. I'm judging you. I'm judging you, Candy. However, I don't think I could really do a blush declutter. And if I did do one, it would be so dissatisfying to the declutter community because I wouldn't declutter enough. I don't have that much blush. Okay, so they small drawers. Okay, but then that don't count. That's maybe a drawer and a half. See, that's just a drawer and a half. So 5 drawers. So let's just talk about that. That's just maybe 2 drawers. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. That's not that bad then. That's not that bad. We're gonna put this on, and then I need to spray my face. To the clowning playlist. Oh, you gonna clown? See, first off, I would never say I'm doing a blush declutter. I would say I'm doing a blush collection. I'm not gonna say that I'm doing a. I would not say that. See, I ain't gonna sit up there and lie to motherfuckers. I'm not here just to try to get your view by saying I'm about to do a savage declutter and then I'm gonna fail miserably at it. I'm just here to say, if I'm talking blushes, the blushes are staying. Nah. And I'm not getting rid of any of my bronzers because now those I have decluttered pretty much. Because when I don't like a blunt bronzer, I do get rid of that. I be like, fuck that shit. It's gotta go. Just like I don't think anybody should feel ashamed about this shit. That's for that's for this other culture that want to make you feel bad for. Oh, you have too much. You have more than anyone could use in a lifetime. You absolutely right. And if y'all don't know this, go watch my very first collection video. My very first collection video. Which is how some people found me, because my first thing was, oh, I love watching declutter videos. I love them. I love watching collections. What did I just spray? I sprayed this H2O Plus Aqua Defense Matcha Facial Essence. Because y'all know the first thing I said is is my shit, fuck you. I ain't here to apologize for how I spend my money. I ain't here to apologize. Cause that irritates, cause whenever you watch them, I hate when they do that. You know what? Right. I still need my two blushes, Karen. We gonna get together so I can get it. Listen, I can't. That's the one thing I hate whenever I watch a collection or something like that. When they go into I'm not here. I'm not trying to brag about what I have, but I'm just, I just wanted to show it, because people have asked me for my collection. And fuck you. I ain't got to explain myself. If you don't like the fucking collection, then don't fucking watch it. No, not yet, Coco. We were just talking about that. I will be taking care of that this week. I will be taking care of that, and I will announce it in my community tab so everybody knows when I've done it. But yeah, I'm like, fuck your ass. I'm not gonna apologize for shit. You crazy motherfucker. And people always, they're like, and this is my disclaimer, and I know I have more than anybody could use in an entire lifetime. You damn right I do. Now what? I have more eyeshadows than anything else. I will say that. No, I have more lipsticks than anything else. But lipsticks are easy. Right, exactly. And I like, right, and I know it's absolutely ridiculous to have this much, but that's why, the whole thing with all these people trying to declutter half their life. I promise you, at least 70% of them people ain't really decluttering that shit. I promise you, some of them people ain't giving up that shit. They just don't put it on camera anymore. I promise you they not. I don't believe that shit. Especially when they do those super savage. I'm doing super savage, man. I'm doing a savage declutter. Right, they haven't made. And here's the thing. Now, some of them might, because they know so much stuff is gonna come in. Right? They know they're gonna get some more stuff, then maybe so. But to be quite honest, like with my eyeshadows right now, I pretty much like all of them. There's only a few of them that I just be like, okay, I could get rid of. And right, and that's the truth. First off, let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. All these people who send in is that, and I'm just being real about, everybody's like, and I send all my stuff to Project Beauty Share, and they send it out to, okay, I can promise y'all, God is, and I know I'm wrong for saying this, but I promise y'all, I bet you a lot of that shit that goes to Project Beauty Share does not make it into the hands of these, because really what they're sending a lot of eyeshadow. Homeless women, people who are in those situations, they don't need all that fucking eyeshadow that people are sending. What they want, what they need, if you're talking about helping a woman on her way, is they need complexion products. They need maybe eyeliners, mascaras in order to go on job interviews. They need lipstick, and you can't send lipsticks. Okay, then that's what I thought. Then they sell the stuff. Okay, then I'll say that. Well, I know they said, well, they give it out. They better, but then, so okay, if they sell it, because I'm like, because like people be talking about, I give it to a shelter. I give it to what is a shelter gonna do with your used eyeshadow? But the people who work at the shelter take that shit. Being real, that's what's gonna happen, because let's be honest, somebody who's dealing with things, got a lot of shit on their plate, that's not what you need. You know, what they need is unopened foundation. So if you got some foundation shade ranges, don't open them, send them. Like, you know, the people, they get all those, like, the full set of foundation range. Okay, don't open them and send them to Beauty Share maybe, and they can send them out, disseminate them. You know, yeah, exactly. So what's the point? Right. And exactly. Well, they supposedly disinfect it and do it, but let's be honest. The thing, like I said, the things that they need, they can't do that with. Like, they're not going to do that with lipsticks. They can't do with liquid lipsticks at all. They can't take open complexion products. So what are you really giving them that these people can use? You sending off eyeshadow palettes? Please, child, whatever. Whatever. That's just making yourself feel good. If you want to help, if you're, like, for instance, honestly, if I had the funds and I wanted to do something like that, I would just go out and buy an inexpensive brand, like I've done before, bought a bunch of them. Like, say, Wet n Wild goes 50% off. If you want to really help and do something like that, then go and buy one bottle of all of them and send it out. Yeah, but that's on a personal level, and people, that's the buyer beware at that point. You know, on Poshmark, you gonna buy that shit? Okay, fine. I'm not buying it. I don't trust it. But hey, if folks do it all the time, that's good for y'all. It ain't that serious. If I couldn't buy it when it was out, then I don't need that shit. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. I mean, I understand that people do it. Just on my personal thing, I'm not doing it. Unless, you know, I mean, if I buy for somebody I know, that's one thing. But I'm not buying it just for some random ass motherfucker. I'm just not doing it. If I don't have it, then I don't have it. Right. Right. It's right. It's one thing if you go buy and take it to them, but you know, I'm gonna send all of these to Project Beauty Share, whatever. But the thing is, let's just be honest. The thing is, people want to do savage declutters. You know, they want to do these savage declutters. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I give my stuff away. They want to do, but for on camera, you want to do a savage declutter because people want to see, you know, because there's this like this, there's this whole thing where I'm gonna, oh yes, well, what was the point of you doing it if you didn't say? I didn't fucking feel like it, and people be like apologizing. Well, I really didn't declutter that much. I really wanted to, but I just didn't. Apologizing. That shit irritates me. That's one of the biggest irritants when I watch videos. When I watch a collection, I just want you to bust that shit out and show me what you got and what you think about it. No, you see smaller ones trying to do a candy. And that's because it's for the views. You know, I'm going to get rid of, I have 40 pallets and I'm going to get it down to 15. Well, better you than me, sister. Better you than me. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't go on there and comment about it because, hey, you're doing your thing. Oh, now that's cute. I didn't know they did that. I didn't know about that. Do I even have any though? I'd have. It's a good thing you told me because you know I barely wear mascara, but I think that's a good thing. Yes, that makes sense. That's a good thing. You sending your use, you know, with that. That sounds awesome. But it's like that other shit, like, because I'm here to tell y'all, them babies ain't going nowhere unless I just really don't like them. Unless I just really don't like them. Being real honest about it. The only way I'm getting rid of an eyeshadow palette is if I just really don't like it and I'm like, no, I'm not going to use it anymore. I can give it away to somebody. But it ain't that many of them that I'm going to do that with. This is not going to happen. You know, no, it's not going to happen. Oh, did I tell y'all, what the hell did I do with it? Did I accidentally throw it out, y'all? I used the Tatcha mask, and it was kind of nice. I wouldn't pay that kind of money for it, was nice, and I had some serum left, and now I done lost it. Let me tell y'all, I don't think I can use this fourth grade niacinamide serum. I think it's breaking me out. I have to leave their stuff alone. That fourth grade is not working for me, but I had that, and what the hell did I do with it? Shit. Shit. But anyway, yeah, so no. Now, I will say that with lipsticks, I can do a savage declutter. And the reality is I can do a savage declutter because I know I'm going to buy a bunch of damn lipsticks to replace them all eventually. I'm just making room with that. Yes, I saw that papaya. We talked about stinky papaya, didn't we? Papaya is going to be a skin though. I might try it though to see if that one works because the turmeric did not work on my skin. So I'm a little bummed out about that. I think they were both they were breaking me out. But you know, so like lipsticks, I'm willing to give up some. Now there's, you know, right, exactly. Oh, you remember Tammy? Ouch. I actually had a bunch of mascara wands around here. I don't know if I got rid of them, but I actually had a bag of them that I could send you. You know, like when you buy them. I thought I bought a bunch. I know I got a bunch of these things that I don't use. But yeah, so let's just, you know, just live our best lives. Let's support all the makeup we want to. Let's not make excuses for it. Let's not be ashamed of what the fuck we want to buy with our fucking money. But the funny thing is, and this is honest, people will shame you about your makeup faster than they'll say, because it's okay if you have 100, 200, 300 pairs of shoes. People are okay with you having a lot of shoes. Have you noticed that? But they will really shame you about makeup. It's like, oh my God. I mean, some friends say, your makeup has gotten so big. It's like, and what? And I looked at them and said, y'all do know what I do, right? So what y'all think it wasn't? Listen, I've had shoes. Now, let me tell you. Right, shoes, purse, clothes, no one really cares about that. But if you have a bunch of makeup, they're like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You know what you can do, Ash, for the people who aren't in the group? Once you get a P.O. box for a little bit, because it, just give it to me and then I'll put it in the community tab so people can see it. So I'll do it like that. Right, you know, they be like, oh, that's okay. But you had a bunch of makeup. Like, people be like, oh my God, what are you doing all them brushes? Using them. Bitch. Just, listen, I ain't got time for it. I ain't doing it. And I don't think anybody should. And I think that when you do that, you allow people to control what the fuck you doing. And I don't believe, ain't nobody gonna control shit I do. We ain't, like we said, we got one rotation on this earth. And you better enjoy it. Enjoy that motherfucker. And if you're not hurting anybody, that this hurt anybody, now of course, if you're spending money that you do not have, if you feel bad about it, then work on that. I don't feel bad. Not one time. Listen, I love bags. I can go into buying everything. I can do it all. I know I have those moments when I'm doing it. So I don't say anything against it. And yeah, J-Star got a bag collection that is like killer. Killer. You know, so I ain't mad at anybody who spends, like, people talking about he wealth brags. Okay, yes, he does brag about it a lot, but people want to see that, so he's giving them what they want. But I am not mad at him enjoying that money that he's making. I'm so tired of people telling people what they should be doing and how they should be doing it. First off, you don't know everything everybody does with their money. You know, people don't know how they do charitable things. You don't know any of that with people like. So stop talking about what they do with their money, because it ain't yours. And trust and believe. If you were rolling in that kind of money, I'm sure there will be some excess that you would be doing. Why? Because you're working for it, and you want to spend some of it. It's okay. So I think everybody needs to back up off of all of that and leave people alone. Right, and just leave motherfuckers alone. And just be like, you know, because listen, J Star can do what the fuck he want with his money. He makes it. Right? Right. Exactly. I don't even need the whole damn collection. Can I get five? Can I get a Birkin? I just need one Birkin. Just one. You ain't got to give me all of them. Just one. Give me, you know, YSL. You know? But, you know, it's like people, he got so much. He should, I should shut the fuck up, because you would too. Right. Thank you. We'd all be, now, no, you might not have all of that, but you might have something else. You might be doing something different. You might, whatever you're going to do is your way to enjoy your life. Because let's say this, Lulu blows up. Right. Girl, don't purses always fit? Purses always fit. I'm buffering bad. All right, it's getting late anyway. It's getting late anyway, because it's what? It's about 10:30. Yeah, I'm a little sleepy. Y'all know I like to get up at the crack of dawn. So I'm about to go and chill and watch me a little Poirot. Thank you all for watching the Microneedling. I hope you all enjoyed it. I have to sit around and tag all of my videos. Right, we ain't even talking. We was talking about him and saying how it was okay for him to have his purse collection, and people need to step up off of him and his purse collection, because he works for that money and he deserves that damn purse collection. And if I had his money, I'd have some collection. Who knows? All right, y'all. It was good seeing you. Y'all have a great day. Good night. Good night. Good night. So remember, when I go to stop this and you see my face freeze, it's so I have a pretty picture at the end of this, because if I don't, I'll have some crazy picture. So here goes the ending face.